Hey guys, Chris Pavlov from EasternBlocFitness. So, I want to talk about something that really ticks me off when I see it on YouTube. I'll click on a video with some little kid lifting weights, or squatting, or deadlifting, and I scroll down in the comments, and there's like that one person that wrote, "Oh, have fun being 4'10" for the rest of your life, kid." And then there's 30 people that liked his comment. And it blows my mind how people still believe this myth that weightlifting will stunt your growth. My grandma believes that shit. That's how old that myth is. And it's in 2013 people still believe this shit. Blows my mind. Now let me explain a bit for people that don't know. Little kids and adolescents have these growth plates at the end of each of their long bones that are made of cartilage, which is a little softer than the rest of the bone. And as they grow up, that growth plate hardens and basically becomes part of the normal bone. But the myth is that while that growth plate is still made of cartilage, lifting weights will damage it, therefore causing stunted growth. Now, what is true is that if you do fracture that growth plate or damage it in some way, it will or it can cause stunted growth. But weightlifting, if done correctly, is not going to damage those growth plates, guys. A sudden hit to those areas are what really could cause a fracture. So sports like soccer or football are a lot more likely to cause fractures to those growth plates. And even in those sports, it's not a common thing. And I hear all the time, "Oh, Chris, but squats and deadlifts put so much pressure on the joints and the growth plates." I don't know what kind of mutant fucking children you guys are watching lift weights, but the kids and adolescents that I've seen lift weights don't lift enough weight to damage those growth plates. Children jump off of shit all the time. And that jump off of pretty much any height is going to put a lot more pressure on those growth plates. Now, I think where this myth comes from is the fact that so many weightlifters and powerlifters are so short. Well, let me give you guys some history about weightlifting. I can't really speak for powerlifting, but in places like Eastern Europe and China, where it's a very popular sport, coaches will go out and they'll actively recruit kids that they think are good or are going to be good. So the characteristics that they tend to look for are little short stubby T-Rex arms and little short legs and just short stature in general, because they feel that that will make a good weightlifter. And in most cases that's true. If you're short, the bar doesn't have as much distance to cover. So I think people look at that and they go, "Well, look at those guys, weightlifting stunted their growth." Well, that would be like me pointing to a basketball player and going, "Oh shit, look how tall he is. That means basketball makes you grow taller." It's complete nonsense. So that's all I got for you guys today, and don't worry, it's perfectly safe for kids to be lifting weights as long as they're using proper technique and, not fucking around, throwing dumbbells at each other or whatever. So I hope this myth will start to die down, and like this video, guys, comment, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys next time. So many weightlifters and powerlifters are so short. Well, let me give you guys some history. I can't speak for powerlifting, but I can speak for weightlifting. In a lot of countries like Eastern Europe or China, where weightlifting's, did I just call Eastern Europe a country?